This is really going all in on trying to punish the lane. Will leave you with not as much engage potential, but given the relatively short target here, Kaza's passive stacked as well, so we'll have the empowered autos on W.
Heal comes in, they're still gonna go for it. The knockup goes in onto Kaz, he's tanking the turret, he's definitely going down. The first blood goes to Corky, and they do take...
So right now, Drake is being taken. That's 2 objectives.
Doesn't have his TP either, so it's gonna make it pretty awkward, potentially up on the top side. But again, perfect is Ambessa. Can Pioshik make something of this? As here comes the ult on in, the damage should be enough, but Dudu taking a ton of damage himself. Bulldog as well for the DM Freecs. Kaz would love to just kind of stroll in and smite one away. And now the rest of the team coming in, but there is the knockback. Kaz getting pretty low, but now the crunch coming in from KT. TP behind this one.
That's Rumble.
And they committed big time to this. This Pantheon is just so dead. You're not getting away as the bailout. He is not able to do anything. Duckdom left alone on the bottom side of the fight as rocks are flying. BDD as well is going to get knocked up, but I don't think he cares. I'm not sure they have enough damage between these two, especially with the Ashe nearby the Rift Herald pit as Destiny is going to come in. I think he tried to use a wall, and that's just going to be canceled. Bulldog will just be executed. This is what
here, and they are able to get the third objective. They're going to be feeling good. They lost Warfare, though.
Bot turret goes down, and here comes an arrow from Duckdom just trying to help out. The Dragon goes down. I think
that's
KT, they got it. They got the feats, yeah. So now perfect. I mean, yeah, he might go down here. He is still Ambessa. He's dashing. He's diving out of the way. And DNF are just left scratching their heads at the design, as that is pretty hard to do that. They're still going to be able to push him away and get the turret, but it feels like a consolation prize at this point. DNF still just walk, just run. I mean, at that point, you're just kind of running. Perfect going in on this one, not knowing the imminent danger that he is in, as the Vialt does come down. It does dodge a bit
with the wild arrows. Dragons are going to be a really big deal, though. We haven't talked about this yet, but it's Hex Tech Drake.
Of the map right now, KT. The Equalizer is kind of, oh wow, it did a lot more than I was expecting. Dudu kind of taking up the turret, though. Here comes Bulldog. Just
as Pioshik is in the pit. KT, they're going to have to pick a target.
I mean, it might just come down to a smite fight. Like, here comes Dudu. He's pretty fed. He doesn't have Equalizer, but he can roast everybody. That's the engage from life, and he gets knocked back as well. Duckdom does nothing as they try to go for Bulldog, but he's able to stay alive. And down will go the Pantheon as well. That is a free Drake given over to the DM.
Looked like he might, but he still with his Archangel shield. That's now Voracious Otacon as well. And I think DM Freecs are about to bring us to a
ultimate. So, hashtag worth.
Yeah, I don't even give up any of their buffs. Dudu is still happily pushing.
Little wall to come in. Nice flash from Wei. As okay, BDD even going to flash in against the wall in the top of the map. As we're going deep for this one. At least the bailout barely comes out at the end, but he's not able to survive. And of course, with the revive coming in from the Otacon, DNF able to just go ahead and do this. And
the double globals, that is still a way that you can do it.
Oh, Kaz, not again. As the combo comes in, you talked about it. This time it will go on to the Pantheon, and there's just no escape as bit of damage is going into Dudu, but he's got Sonya's completed. Duckdom desperate to do something in this game, but he'll be denied doing anything as Dudu even gets the kill onto him as he escapes.
He at least got the TP out, so that's something. Yeah, BDD, unfortunately, you know how we talked before about he was in his promos and it was working out. He is again in his promos, but not in a good way, as at this point, KT so far behind that even it just feels horrible. Because, again, if you get into a 5v5, if you're DM Freecs, and relatively even, as we have seen, I think their comp is it's such a straightforward front to back. You have great engage, great follow-up, a lot of AoE damage as well with the Talia and the Rumble. And then we never really got to see an opportunity for KT to try and, you know, turn that lead into anything else, because the lead never really materialized.
Okay, they're going in on the Dudu. They quickly realize their mistake as everybody tries to just run away, and they're all being burnt down by the Equalizer, which was excellently placed. This should just be a straight-up ace, unless BDD survives somehow. Doesn't matter, the Nexus will fall. as Ingo's Pyosik trying to extend into position for Life to make the jump. Actually does do so, and BDD will survive. But he won't be happy about it. He's got a 1-on-1 scoreline. The rest of the team don't look at those KDAs as the DNF Freecs
going for that final one, not too shocking. And this is one of those scenarios where I look at the individual matchups on the KT side and I feel pretty good, right? Like, as Kalista, not going to be easy because on a ward here. Oh, they're going to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get this dive down. There's no counter-strike, so you just straight up.
Bot lane when it comes to the sums, the favorable for health for KT. So we do have, a counter, or yeah, a little grass proc, but the body slam ends up getting perfect out of dodge. As, Berserker.
Berserker! Okay, he's got barrier for now. There's the flash to follow away. He's going to pick up the kill. A solo kill, I might add, as now Life getting in, but that is Yone. You can't beat that champ as he will get...
The sums perfect is a little low. Is also looking to go for a build with damage, which I do applaud. He had a really rough game number 1. And seeing him go for the more AP-heavy variant of Gragas is something that we think is a really picking out a single grub. Makes that a lot harder. Good choice to disengage as well. One of the big benefits of the comment, and this might also lead into a possible fight towards that dragon. Level 11 repeated nerfs to his passives. Yeah. I do think that the AP...
Okay, he is going to flash away from that one, and now it's just a kick on a Leona. That's actually Pyosik in a rough spot. Throws him in, and now the turn is huge. Easy kill on a Pyosik. Life will flash away. The cask is very nice and perfect. He once more, he's going to land the slow with the bomb there, as now Bulldog has to flash himself. Does dodge away from the Yone.
Also did not show a lot of life into the last one, but he's been fine on literally just doing what he needs to, securing the objectives, building a farm lead.
But it's a farm to wave.
And just died. Yeah, I could see it happen. Way, of course, part of the KT roster that did the unthinkable in Challengers, which is just win everything. Both the... That was a lot of buttons used. So the Herald one is not that bad. The Sonya's arm guard, or is a 5.5k gold behind. Perfect, like single-handedly, is just kind of dancing on them as he does as KDA Gragas.
Yeah, they're trying to fight for this one. Life is probably dead. His flash is already down. Pyosik is behind enemy lines, and we also had Dudu TPing into this one. Pyosik is free food. Remember when what?
I'm vexed, Valdez. Vexed,
Vex isn't in this game.
Gragas.
Yeah.
Cosmic Drive for at least a little bit of AP, plus the...
And it's blue.
The speed, yeah, and the CDR. It's always going to feel great. A lot of ability haste.
Blue. I think that's more important than
the
CDR.
What's next?
Well, Life is going to be okay. The charm into the ult. Still have Otacon buff. BDD goes in. Might just kill Bulldog here. No, he will survive.
They still have the buff. 15 seconds. Maybe a Hail Mary engage when it times out, but look at that, KT. They're not even taking the risk. What is this? Is not my KT.
The record.
Okay, the Hextech Soul's gone. It's... What?
All right, Hextech Soul gone. There's the flank. They have everything they ever could have wanted. The MF does ult just to get Gragas cast, as I did mention. That's a double kill.
Penta angle?
Penta angle here. Penta. Wait,
Penta.
Go down. Duck Dom looking for it. He misses the kill. And he might just go down at Ignite and the minions. So that, yeah, that was, yeah, kind of sad. We're not going to break the...
He's pool playing. He's trying the challengers to challenger.
Okay, well, he got the kick and Duck Dom will die. It's a 1-for-1 trade until the rest of the fight happens where it's not a 1-for-1 trade and KT just bop them over the head. And there you go. Maybe just headbutt them over the head. And yeah, just going to be a full-on ace. Down will go Life. And Dudu, not very long for this world. He does have his Zhonya's to keep us in this game for just a little bit longer. And there you go. Full ace does go the way of KT. And they will look to end the game.
Going to be close to 30 minutes, maybe even sub 30 minutes. Finish here. Bulldog will be up in 12 seconds, but I don't think we're going to see him in this game anymore, Valdes. We are going to a game number 3. KT, after a rough game 1, bounce back in pretty crazy fashion. And DN Freecs, when they win, back to it would be amazing. And there it is. Showmaker watching BDD play 2 of his favorite champions.
Jealous.
Back to back in the series. Well, back to back here in time.
Well, it's a flash, but the Deadly Flourish comes in. Wei should be able to tank 2 shots, but he tanks a 3rd and just dies. Oh no, level 2 here for Dudu, and he's got his W, but down he will go. It's traded. He gets 2 of them down.
Level 3 still a ways away for Wei.
They have so much lockdown here with the Elise and traps, but Life is in a bit of trouble. He is going to go in with this one, take the aggro, go up into the sky, but it is a bit of a scary dive.
I knew I walked into that one.
That one was so easy.
There's already enough going on, Valdes.
So easily for that one.
Attempted steal, not going to work out. Kaz is going to take Dragon as well. It's just a word. I need to be able to say that word.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Screw you and Atlas. Kaz not going to do too much, although seems to go back on that decision. Even a single grab I think would be big here. They want to get a catch.
Yeah, they're going to get the scatter, and Bulldog in a bit of trouble.
Fair.
And he is actually just going to run away. He does flash for it.
That's a good cooldown to get on a stationary target like the Wei, and they will get their grub as well.
The one grub, the denial of the objective here for the feature target.
This is the vision trap we were talking about.
Here it is. There's their big engage. They are going to catch Life.
They got a kill!
They did it. They got the Elise. And the follow-up here. Another stun from Kaz. Going to force a...
We'll take it. Perfect. Probably going to have to give up this turret, which means that the erase...
First turret.
Ooh, this is low, but yeah, I don't think they're going to be in time.
They should probably be hitting this, right?
I'm pretty sure they could have gone.
They would have gotten it if Dudu just be seen.
Surely. Okay, KT, you do not have control. They're going to try and force a little bit. Get the TP. Maybe you just take that.
Yeah. They'll get the TP. They're going to drop the Rift Herald. So they should be able to get this turret. Here we go. Charge on in. Okay.
Desperately for the plan to work. But I think that's a lesson that DN Freecs can take. And if they implement it in their gameplay, then...
Killing tanks, Jin. Well, he'll be trying.
KT, I really was hoping for a higher... I feel like they really need. BED has his flash available. Maybe he's the hero that they need.
And they're going to engage onto the Sejuani, and Duckdom, he's just burning down so quickly as now the Wei ult.
This is just one, so it's fine. They will also ensure that the battle for... DN Freecs are just actually moving like a team. I feel like KT still feels so scatterbrained as Perfect is on the flank angle. They don't have a Sejuani ult. Maybe this is the moment, but they need to hit some CC.
Well,
Any.
It's going to check the brush there with the Deadly Flourish. Again, the pick comp of KT. They would like to get a pick to start this off.
One pick, please.
Life, what's going on here?
Oh,
wow.
I don't know about that ult.
Yeah, the ult was optimistic, let's say.
That's one of your big cooldowns.
Uh-oh. And now the big burst, the big boom boom damage coming out of the way, but look at this, Dudu, it's taking a huge amount of damage. Jin can kill tanks, and he does it there. It's not gonna hit anything else, but Life might go down. He's gonna taxi over to the minions, but this is Viego we're talking about, not really getting away from him. And KT, they get a couple of picks.
That's Sandals as well.
Wow.
As Bulldog, yeah, unsurprisingly, his poke has been hitting the mark. And that is what you're gonna kind of... Okay, well, now the buff is gonna time out.
Yeah, and Duckdom's pretty low. Okay, nice pick there onto Life, and he is not able to go up into the sky.
It's the difference, and they need a pick to set up. Ocean Rift actually doing a lot of work there. He's gonna like get over the wall.
They need BDD here. He's just not really here just yet. As Dudu's going in, they're gonna look for Kaz, who ults away, and now BDD? The flanking Syndra is gonna land the stun onto Molten. multiple. And there you go, you have your pick, but the turn does come in. Pyosik is gonna go down. Can anyone kill Dudu is the question I have. They're trying to get Duckdom on the backside. B is so low, running away from Berserker, who is going to get the kill, and Dudu is still alive on the right side.
They got Solo!
They did get the soul, and that is going to be huge. And finally, we know that Viego dashed into Syndra when there was a ball on the ground in front of him.
Oh, flash on Perf, but he does have Ocean. Like, look at the healing.
Yeah.
That's coming from this guy.
Ult's coming in.
We're letting him tank a lot.
They want the Jace. I don't know if they can kill Jace.
I take back.
The answer is no, and Dudu in a lot of trouble. Now the frontlining Jace, they're trying to block for Dudu, but they can't. They do not get the block down, and DNF are falling apart. KT Rolster.
I should have believed in the pristine Ocean, as he tanks so much there. Completely unbothered. What was it, like 2 free ultimates?
Yeah.
Went into very KT fashion.
Yeah. And we said, you know, if this game goes long enough, it should go to DNF, but it just feels like, unfortunately, for their sake, they weren't quite able to make as many grounds.
It doesn't matter. It's
as
fine.
Perhaps we thought they were going to. And now KT getting a big enough lead.
We'll do in a pinch. But gonna be hard. McKills, Redemption, heal, all available.
All right, stun onto Viego. Root comes down. Just trying to siege this turret right now. They still have 1:20 left on the Baron, trying to do as much as they possibly can.
That is a good way back in, actually. Pyosik stealing an Elder buff. Might actually be tough to hit it. We'll have TP available though, so might be able to TP back in.
Well, he's going to go very deep for that kill. I don't know about that one, cuz. And now no reset comes in. Duck down. No, the flash! 4th shot, just like that, to the face. And now with Berserker gone, you don't have enough damage. Bulldog is being bullied away. It looks like KT finally did it. We're not going to have any Elder flips, no challengers here. It's just straight up LCK Cup. KT Rolster looks like they have finally done it, as they will look to push to end right down the middle of the map.
And it's so KT to still be like, are they really gonna do it? Are they really gonna win?
Is it enough? I don't know. I think it's enough at this point, as we're gonna get some shots on in. Popping over, he's gonna flash away. Safe to say the Elise from life. Maybe we don't get to see it again here at the LCK Cup. If they do make it into play-ins, we'll have to wait and see on that one as well. KT Rolster take the victory off of the backs of